Okay, flash for flash, could be worse. Alright gamers, welcome. This game we're going to be playing Aphelios Leona into Kai'Sa Soraka. So I think this matchup should be fairly decent. Aphelios into Kai'Sa is a classic, love that. Soraka versus Leona. I'm gonna assume that's gonna be slightly Leona favored. Maybe Soraka can do something with the whole when Leona lands an E, just pressing silence on the person that she's engaging on, so that Leona can actually stun. I suppose Leona can pre-press the Q though, so I'm not sure that would matter. Probably just gonna be a pretty good matchup for us. We'll see how it plays out. Also, Kai'Sa running Ghost, not Cleanse, not Barrier. That is very greedy. Very unlikely to pay off in the early game. Not gonna pay off late game either if she just gets stomped early game. Okay, nice. There we go. These minions walking so far forwards are definitely trying to rig the game in their favor by making sure I can't pressure them with my superior range. Can't just run into their full minion wave to poke. Careful, they hit level 2. I actually would have been willing to tank that, but move this works out for the best. I'm surprised it somehow hit Leona over me. I suppose her hitbox is really fat. Boom, huge combo there. Oh, close. Oh, I actually meant to target that last hit before I went for it, but sure. That's weird. I literally attack moved here, and I just consumed my mark all the way over there. Damn. I swear when I'm trying to use attack moves to target marks, they don't even work that effectively. Well, they're surviving the lane pretty well so far, even though we've chunked the Kai'Sa massively at some point. Soraka is just enough to sustain her. Even through all my poke. Obviously I don't have time to stick around for the third auto there, because I'm just already tanking their entire wave, and I would ideally want to dodge the Soraka Q as well. But just switching onto the red Q for the final PTA proc is immensely valuable, and obviously also in the process also getting a Caliber mark. Even if it was just a PTA mark though, PTA proc, that's already really nice. Yeah, so far though, I gotta say, I feel like I'm playing really well, and it's just not reflecting on an HP lead. So either Leona's playing badly, or at least at this stage of the game, the matchup is just bad for her. To be fair, I don't think she's landed an ace since that first one, so maybe she is just playing bad. Well, bad. If my support playing bad means I'm slightly ahead in form, with both of us having 0 deaths, to be honest, I'm fine with my support being bad. Ooh. Ooh, Leona. Oh no. I need to get out now as well. She could potentially kill me too. No! The last auto chased me. Fuck. Alright, I can afford BF sword. That's nice. So, in line with my whole new build philosophy, by the way, if you saw my previous video. If you haven't, basically, well, I think Infinity Edge versus Superior, but you don't want to actually rush it. You want to do, like, these two components. Then, I don't know, Serrated Dirk or Double Longsword. Pretty much anything that's going to be useful that's going to, with AD, that's going to build into your second item. So anyway, in line with that, since we're leaning against a Soraka, I'm thinking this thing could be nice. Either after pickaxe or before the pickaxe, I don't know. Ooh. Got it. Yeah, either one. It should be great. Yeah, that flash was definitely a mistake from Leona. I might have actually chosen to flash after Soraka myself to finish her off. But the thing is, once Leona flashed, I'm like, what? I'm not gonna, like, flash to, like, steal a kill from my support. I would have flashed to secure a kill for myself. But when my support has already committed the flash, it's like, fucking hell, why am I gonna flash now? Kill is already dead, and I don't want to flash just to get it on myself. But then she didn't even land the auto. So I kind of got debated there. I might have been able to finish off Soraka. And then, but also, thing is, even if I had finished off Soraka at that point, I would have also just died without killing Kai'Sa afterwards. Because of the fact that Leona just lost all of her HP to the turret. I needed Leona to stay alive if I wanted to kill Soraka and survive after as well. How many points in W have I put in? Oops. Should I put one more? I think we'll put one more. This is quite a big fight. Wow, this guy's chasing me just to poke me with a Z. How crazy is that? Well, that's lame. Leona could be here soon. We'll see, maybe we can actually engage her. Oh, I would have assumed there would be on the Drake actually, what the hell? Alright, in this case, fuck this, I'm getting rid of purple. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, I was level 6. Kai'Sa couldn't really get done with that. If she was level 6, she could have actually, like... Would have actually helped a lot. Hang on. Oh, wow. I don't even know how the fuck I managed to get that kill, but great. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, you know what? It might have been greedy of me, to be honest, this game, to run Absorb Life instead of Triumph. It's like, either when you're laning against an engaged support, or when you're laning with an engaged support, either way there's going to be a lot of action. Some of that action... Perfect, perfect. Some of that action might end up being, like, pretty close. It's like... Where Triumph is the difference between, oh, I can follow up on this engage enough to pick up a double kill that is going to completely alter the game. Or, oh, because I don't have Triumph, I can only go for the single kill, or maybe even no kills. And that is just one massive missed opportunity, which is going to influence the entire rest of the game from then on. So, either way, whether you're against engage or with engage, probably want to be running Triumph. I got a little bit greedy here, I think. But anyway, well, I would say the exception is, like, if you've got engage, but you're also facing something like Xerath, okay, like, your support is probably going to struggle to engage on the Xerath. You know, he just has insane range. She shouldn't have used her W there. Fuck. Okay, well, I will. And then, you know, during the time where you're not getting engages, you're definitely going to be struggling until that poke from something like Xerath or a Volkos or whatever. So I would say there's a place for Absorb Life, but against the Soraka, that definitely wasn't it. The Soraka cannot pressure me, thus I don't need Absorb Life. Thus the only purpose behind Absorb Life would be the scaling, but it's just super greedy to take it for the scaling when I have an engaged support for whom I should run Triumph. Oop. Because of my HUD, I could barely click downwards there, almost got hit. Ooh. Damn it. Not a lot I can do here. Sadly. My bad. Alright, so actually this is also kind of... It also fits in with the whole double longsword thing. Basically, I replaced one of my longswords with executioners. That did a lot of anti-heal, by the way. Super valuable purchase. And yeah, instead of going a dagger towards my berserkers, it's just more efficient if I go for... Like, at least immediately more effective if I go longsword. I'm more likely to succeed in the short term if I go longsword. The only awkward thing about this is that it's, you know, every time I do this, I'm just delaying my Infinity Edge. But that should be worth, because right now I'm just so much stronger than if I'd either upgraded Berserkers or just gone for like a Crit Cloak for Infinity Edge. I'm incredibly stronger. Nice, an actual short-range ADC. Just a rocket sustain, unfortunately, to survive all that, but... Oh. I don't need to actually use purple key here, I just hold on to it. If she flashes, then boom. And then I purple key and she dies anyway, and then she's wasted her flash. If I purple key though, she can't flash, so I'm basically not allowing her to make a mistake. Why would I do that? I want her to make a mistake. Give her the chance. She might pleasantly surprise me. Alright, the Sejuani is taxing my wave here, bro. I want to hold on to blue because it's going to be useful if I want to either trade with Kai'Sa or like try and burst it down. Still see a Zac in the area. Nearly got Infinity Edge. Ah, damn it. Okay, I have to back off. I saw Zac. That's fine if I get hit by that. It doesn't have anything to proc it off of. Oop. Still going for it. Okay, this should be a kill, I assume. Don't see how he's gonna get out of this one. Perfect. God, and the fact that I don't have any crit to mess up my last hits as well. Oh, so satisfying. Because it would have messed up at least one CS there. And now when I finally upgrade to Infinity Edge, I've just got so many components that it is strong now. Like, I have enough AD, I'm gonna have over... I already have over 200 AD. I'll stick around for another wave. Also, our Sejuani's on the Drake, I just noticed. For both reasons, I want to stick around in case she gets contested, and also just the fact that this isn't the kind of wave that I'm basing on, and also my tempo here was quite poor. Like, I can't remember what I was doing, but I was distracted by other stuff. My focus wasn't on crashing the wave ASAP. So for two different reasons, that was a poor timing to base. Two different reasons just relating to the wave state, then another reason regarding my jungler being on the Drake. Leona's either gonna die here or she is not. It's not even... Either way, it's not up to me. I'm just gonna leave her. Alright, she lived. Nice. Yeah, basically, because my tempo was pretty poor before, if I'd based there, they would have crashed this wave and I would have immediately lost it. Now I've got a lot of time to walk into lane, and also separately to that, it's also on a cannon wave this time. Previously it wasn't. So now even once this goes into turret, one melee minion will die, and then the cannon will just tank up the turret for a very long time. Oh, I didn't even get the cannon. That's the only reason why I didn't full combo Kai'Sa, was like, I don't think I'm gonna kill her anyway. And then I would give up the cannon. Oh my god, can this Sejuani stop? She just taxed so much bot lane for him. Hang on. Ooh, that was a close one. Where's my collector, man? Now, you see, if I'd actually gone for collector... my crits would have just been doing less damage, and then he probably wouldn't have even been that low to begin with. Whereas now... I've got the Infinity Edge, I'm doing slightly more damage than I would be with Collector. And now second that, I'm also going to have Mortal Reminder, which I need for this Soraka and the Zac. And I'm going to be so much stronger than if I'd gone Collector. Wow, she wiped out the whole wave, what the hell? Is she maxing Q? That feels unusual. We don't have any wards on Leona. Ooh, but there's a triple rose there. Don't mind if I do. Don't know why I bothered with that. Trying to slow push, so that was a bit silly. It automatically pushed the wave. Yeah, it's kind of awkward that we just don't have any wards on Leona. So I'm thinking, can we both base it at some point soon? I don't know, when is the next cannon wave? It's now. Okay, we can just shove this and crash. Shove this, crash it, base. Like, I don't really need to base, but also there's just no point in me sticking around without Leona. Now, Leona, I'm basing for your sake, so if you could base, please, that would be great. Nothing really to build here, so we're just gonna upgrade Berserkers. Hopefully in the next base we finish Mortal Reminder anyway. Oh, damn. I do have a blue trinket actually. I could have placed that, but yeah, it's only really temporary vision. I suppose it would have been better than nothing though. Probably should have placed it. Alright, she's probably dead there. Yeah, she can't walk up to me. I am tremendously strong. Probably would have also killed her with Collector there, I don't know, but definitely had improved chances with this build, I think. Probably greeted for an extra auto attack there as well. I did like auto ult. Really, I should have been focusing on using ult while she was still rooted to make sure she couldn't possibly flash it or anything else. And then squeeze him out after the ult and then blue Q. That should have been my ideal combo there. Or even just no auto and just immediately blue Q if I knew for a fact that she would die without the auto, then that would be ideal. But since I wasn't 100% sure. Well, that's funny. Oh my god. Alright, that is actually just completely brutal that I just killed her twice in a row. Whoa. Well, this is awkward. Jax is around, he's gonna dodge all my autos. I'll try pinging for help. Oh, this blows. Only had teammates. Where was my support, by the way? Oh, she died. When did she die? It's a mystery, I guess. Ah, here it is. No, yeah, it's too late to see. Oh well, I guess you're on mid. Well, just a bit unlucky for me, I guess, that the enemy top laner just ran there. Ran to bot lane. Still, I got my Mortal Reminder, so it's not the end of the world. I didn't even have a shutdown. Looks like the game is still overall pretty even. Victor, actually, even more ahead than I am. Oh, Victor just died. Well, game looks very winnable then, what can I say? We try a Zeal item here. Can do. Since they do have Jackson and Zac, that's two frontliners, both gonna be somewhat tanky. So we can do Renance here. Usually I do Phantom Dancer, but that's only because I usually do Zeal item only at 4th item. Hang on. Oh, this guy is actually killing me. I didn't switch to white! Oh, thank you, Sejuani. Oh, I tried to red ult, then switch to white and auto, but the swap didn't go through and it took me too long to realize to fix it. Oh my god, can you stop texting me just because you saved me, though? Skills with this gold so much better than her, and she knows that, and she doesn't even... She's the fucking jungler, so she has no even claim to it. Very, very frustrating. Like, thank you for saving me, but like, chill, bro. He's like, oh man, I just saved my ADC. I gotta balance this out by fucking griefing him now. It's like, you could just do everything to maximize your chances to win the game, and I think we'd both be happy there. Anyway, since we're doing Zeal item 3rd, we're now getting an attack speed focused item. We don't really need that final point in W. Jesus, man. Can't take my eyes off the wave for 1 second. Oh, man. What I feel like yeah, she's trying to steal that. It's like, why does her movement feel like she's trying to get these minions? I don't know, this is the most I've ever been texted by a jungler who otherwise doesn't seem to be trolling in probably years. Like, she's just walking up, like, she's acting like she's just as confused about why I'm trying to take her farm as I am about why she's trying to take my farm. Whoa, I'm probably dead. Yeah, especially if Lena doesn't back off enough. Ooh. Okay. No, I didn't root him in time. Alright, at least I traded 1-for-1. Kai'Sa couldn't... Well, as you saw, she couldn't really afford to walk up there. If you could dodge my ult at least, then she'd be fine. But, you know, that's the point of, like, oh, she can only get into my range if she mechanically outplays me. Less risky to just let me die to your teammates. I suppose, actually, I probably wouldn't have died if she didn't do anything. To be honest, yeah, that's probably worth since I'm so much stronger than her. She may as well give her life from mine, even though she probably didn't realize she was giving her life. But yeah, facing Zac. Really awkward for Aphelios, unfortunately. I don't really have any counterplay unless I have flash up. Even though we're facing 3 ranged, I think I'm just gonna swap to the regular cycle, the one that's more adept at just dealing with melees. It's definitely gonna help against Zac compared to having green-blue. I want more safety. Like when I have blue, which is like my my second strongest carry weapon, or possibly also my strongest, depending on the situation. I want it paired with the safety of red, now that I'm really strong. Not paired with the fucking clunky... Oh my god, what? What the hell? I don't know if it was trolling or not. You know, I don't want it paired with the clunkiness of green, where it's just constantly locking me in place with those long-ass caliber mark animations. Thank god she didn't steal it. Why is she smiting that? She's genuinely playing like she's trolling, but the rest of her gameplay doesn't feel like it's trolling, so I just don't know why she's doing it. It's so weird. She's like, oh, this fucking bastard hypercarry trying to steal my farm. Okay, huge. Whoa. Maybe she is trolling. I don't know. I just can't make sense of it. Should have just green queued, not actually drop sentry, that was overkill. Anyway, I'll want to get rid of green at around the same pace as I get rid of white, really. Like I said, I don't want clunky ass caliber marks dealing with divers. So when I switch to green purple, my aim here is that oh my god. She's dead. Yeah, I guess I'll finish her off instead of killing Soraka. Yeah, when I switch to green-purple, my aim is that I can get rid of green instantly, and that it instantly becomes... Well... Need to kill a Soraka. I nearly got the purple Q back up. Ah, but his E cooldown comes up though. I probably should have just settled for blue. Oh well. Usually you'd want it, like if you're not 100% sure the lost auto will kill them, you can just wait for your purple key to come up, then switch to blue so that purple is your offhand, and then you can just finish them off with purple. Alright, I could actually just do Bloodthirster here instead of finishing my Runas, that would be more worth. Can I actually go for this Drake? Maybe not. It was like that a while ago. I'm just gonna base and finish my... Well, get my item. There we go. Wait, hang on. Wait, how many crit items am I on? No, wait, that's not even right. I forgot, this is not my 4th item, this is my 3rd. Alright, in that case... I'll just do Bloodthirster 3rd, sure, that's fine. Whatever. If I do a crit item though, what would it be? Shield Bow, or... Collector... I think I'd do fine with Collector. They have a lot of dive, but not a lot of burst. So I can just look to melt the divers. Just one-shot them. Ooh. Jesus Christ, this guy did not get... Oh. Went out of vision exactly as he would have died. Oh, fuck me. That was unlucky. Knocked right at... Like, he was about to die, but then I lost vision. And then because he didn't die, he just knocked me into the jacks. And then also regained all of his HP from his passive. Yeah, super unlucky timing. Yeah, it was funny because before he just went out of vision there, that looked as if like he jumped in and then just got perma CC'd into death as a tank. That would have been funny. Okay, it's gonna be really sad if I don't actually get to upgrade the Bloodthirster here. I think it was a reasonable expectation that my next base would give me Bloodthirster, but as long as he gets that turret, yeah, I do have it now. Perfect. Not right now, but you know, it's when I revive. I got plenty of time to wait. There we go. Oh wow, we have had an insane value from that Mortal Reminder all game, by the way. Like even against just the Zac, it's really crazy. Let alone with a Soraka paired with him. Alright, let's get rid of purple, I'd rather have red. Going into the brush, because I could clearly see Jax place a ward there, right, so... Just want to ping it, and then thanks to that, we've removed the vision. Gotta be careful about following into a no vision there, because if I just walk into a Zac combo while Jax is in range to follow up, then I just die. That was a Swain W that finished off Victor. Whoa. That's good. I'm not sure Kai'Sa should be top. She could at least try and defend here, because now this objective should die without contest. Maybe it made more sense for her to be there at the time. I wasn't paying attention to her the whole time. Oh. Did my ult even go off? I actually don't know if my second ult half... Oop. Yeah, sad. Yeah, I don't actually even know if my second ult half goes if it gets blocked by a dodge. Well, actually, no, the first half would have hit. But I'm not sure if I get the healing if the auto gets blocked. I assume I did. Maybe I was just already full HP though. I kind of treated that like it was an assassin and it was going to one-shot me. I should have actually just saved it. It might be that I just wasted the red ult healing there. Yeah, fucking hell, that guy was just on my ass permanently though. As soon as I finally got out of his auto attack range, his Q was just already back up. I should have just stayed away. But by the time he got closes with Q for the second time, I would just be wasting my flash if I tried to flash that. Yeah, I'm still gonna do Collector over Shield Bow though. But yeah, the one thing we gotta contend with this game is just the fact that Jax, yeah, I mean, he sort of counters Aphelios. I mean, my blue Q, the second half of that doesn't go through. My red Q doesn't do anything against his E. My Sentry, even those fucking auto attacks get blocked by his E. My Calorie Marks, they get blocked by his E. My ult, the actual damaging part of it, that gets blocked by his E. Is there anything that... Well, technically he can't dodge my purple, but I also can't apply my purple if he's dodging, so I guess it sort of still counts. Yeah, that guy is problematic for me. And he's just promo mid as well, never trying to pressure a side lane. Which is, like, probably bad macro, like, it's probably just coming from a place of bad macro on his behalf, but it's also, like, exactly the worst thing that could possibly happen for me is for this guy to be perma-grouped. Like, he doesn't care about farm, doesn't care about pressuring side lanes, he just perma-groups, and it's like, fucking hell, you're the one guy I don't want to be in fights near me. But we'll see. If I get some peel, it should be manageable. Like, I'm not supposed to be 1v1ing Jax every fight, right? Hopefully we get Leona peel, for example, that's the most... Even Sedrani as well could be good. But, yeah, definitely Leona would be the best peeler, but... Leona players also have an inclination of just diving the enemies. So we'll see what she favors. The crazy thing is this Sedrani doesn't even have good CS for a jungler. I don't get how she's taxing the most amount of CS possible from me, but still not having good CS. Oh well. Like, the fact that she's taxing so much farm from me throughout the entirety of this game is probably just masking how incredibly bad she is at farming camps. Because she must have very few camps this game to end up with this CS at this stage. She's on like 6.5 CS per minute or something. Oh, that's good, if he dies. Even if he doesn't. Oh, Jax. Lifesteal. Where did he go? Oh, passive. Rooted. Killed. Alright, we should be able to end off of this. Yeah, I didn't quite see where that Jax came from, or I don't remember at this point, but yeah, that fucking guy, man. Hate him. At least I had red-white this time, so once his E was finally down, boom, he just gets melted. I got flash up the whole time, there was just no need to use it. He'd be more of a threat to me if he just... like, jumped on me without using his E. Instead he gridded for the stun. Now he has no defensive tool against my fucking damage, which one-shots him. Alright, GG. Alright, gamers, welcome. What the, where are you going? I just pinged to go into the brushes. Why are you leashing? This is almost platinum more. This is a plat support, buddy. Alright, whatever. This game we're going to be playing Aphelios Thresh into Kai'Sa brand. Yes, that guy. Classic Aphelios versus Kai'Sa matchup. Suppose they might assume that Thresh is just in the brush. They might not realize that he's just leashing. He leashed for a very long time as well. He did not stand a chance of getting XP even if I didn't touch the minions. But for now, I'm just bluffing. Like, in their mind, they're like, surely this guy is not just like laning and pushing 1v2 while the support is leashing, right? That's exactly what I'm doing. And somehow we actually come out on top on the trade there because Brand got to a little bit too close. A little bit too long. Oop. Gonna miss that anyway, so let's just go for the last hit on the next auto. But yeah, fishing against a mage, the Brand. Ooh. Ah, missed the Q. Oh well. So yeah, gonna be running Absorb Life here. Don't want to go Triumph even though we have a Thresh, just because the Absorb Life is gonna help a lot to try and counter the Brand's win condition, which is basically gonna be to just poke me down. Okay. Ah, sadly I didn't tag her with green. Oh well. But we do space her and get the PTA. Awesome. Also got the Brand's flash. So we can land another engage. That might be a kill. I'm gonna put one more point at the W. Gotta be careful that I'm not just walking into the Brand W. But if we land a Thresh hook, he's dead. Ooh. Okay, probably shouldn't have been allowed to poke me like when I'm this far back and he's walking that into our wave to poke me and not getting engaged on. That is a little bit illegal, I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, that was rough. Likewise, it's a bit illegal for me to get away with walking that close to Kai'Sa and not getting poked out by the brand. Sadly though, he eventually woke up and actually hit me back. Okay, that is something we can definitely collapse on. I'm giving up XP here unfortunately, but... would have been great if the support who doesn't need to farm would be the one to leave the lane with me. Just in case there was something to do there. Let Thresh tank it? Fuck, I didn't do it. I need to flash away from Kai'Sa in advance, and then we just try and walk away. I'm not taking that lantern. Thresh, you need to get the fuck out. I don't think he realizes how low I am. Nefiri probably should have just... yeah, she started the wolves when she should have just immediately been rotating to this fight, and maybe we could kill Kai'Sa, but oh well. Alright, I got BF sword. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. I tried my hardest to stand behind the Thresh. For sure, he could have done a better job of, like, intentionally trying to tank it for me, but I'm still surprised, like... he wasn't actively trying to dodge it, and I was actively trying to make him tank it, so how did he not? Okay, I suppose he just wasn't close enough. If I wanted to auto-attack Brand, unfortunately I just had to be close enough to tank the Q. Just kind of worked out that way, unfortunately. It might have also just been blocked by Thresh's body, so I couldn't actually get behind on him, I'm not sure. Still, ends up being positive for us, it's not a tragedy. Yeah, trading back into the Brand there, because it was definitely super overextended. I knew that if I just root him, he's gonna flash, he will die to the Thresh. I just can't follow this up though, I need to focus on the last hits here. I didn't think that would get it. $85 damage to the Brand there. There was no reason for him to walk in front of the flames like that. I was getting ready to poke down the Kai'Sa when she went for the cannon last hit. Oh shit. Well, he's dead, for sure. Won't even waste abilities on him. Alright, all good. Doesn't do much on the Kai'Sa, but at least we chunk her out, and that's just gonna increase the chances that we can do something to her later on. Okay, we've got Nefiri bot side. I don't know about Shen, but presumably if she's bot side, he's also bot side. That's something to be concerned about. Probably should have held on to blue there, but oh well. Yeah, I definitely should have held on to blue if I'm gonna shove out this wave, because I don't want to stay bot lane forever when I can just base and get my items. If the next wave is a cannon wave, I'm definitely basing here. It is a cannon wave. Alright, time to get out then if I can. If he cancels my base here, that's a bit awkward. Fuck, he's got red trigger. I just need to leave even before he uses any ability, sadly. Okay, a bit awkward for me. If Thresh was just recalling the brush with me, that would be one dead Brand, but instead, after taking that massive risk, he just gets to cancel my base. Alright, we can stop putting points to E. I've definitely got enough AD by now. And especially will once I base. Ideally, he shouldn't be allowed to freeze, but he's definitely trying. He probably just warded this? No, he didn't. Okay. Just massively disrespecting them. He's dead. Kai'Sa has ult as well. Okay. He should have just gone for the play. There was not a chance he would just dodge out of the minion cover. Still, this could be a dive if Nefiri would cooperate. He's just going for the red. Let's see what we can do here. Oh man. I was gonna say, how much trust do I put into Thresh? Come on. No way, what am I even slowed by? Fuck. I guess just smite. Yeah, I was gonna say, how much trust do I put in the Thresh? Like, he's standing on the very edge of the turret range. What are the odds that he drops the aggro and lets me die? Turns out, very high. But in that sort of scenario, it's like, you don't have good choices there. It's a coin flip, by the way. Like, you either don't follow up on the dive, and then you're just letting go what is potentially a free kill, or you follow up on the dive, and you're just gambling that you're not gonna die. Sadly, I trusted my support. I die. Lesson learned, never trust the goddamn support. Never. I gotta say, I was like, this is probably like why con men are so successful. Like, he approached that so confidently. I was like, how could I not trust him? He's going for this. Like, he knows what he's doing. Of course he's gonna tank the turret for me. Look at him. Does he look like a guy who's doubtful about whether he can pull off this dive? He knows this is gonna work. I can trust him. Then I go in and fucking die. Like, aside from the channel Twitch, okay, another factor I didn't actually consider, otherwise it probably still would have worked. But, like, if there was just no turret shot on me, like, I still killed her anyway. I just had to start backing off early, because I knew I was going to start getting multed by the turret once it started focusing me. I don't know why I recalled here, but hopefully I'm fine. I need to place a ward, though. I don't want to get cheesed by Shen. Got 193 AD. How much AD does Kai'Sa have? 100. Holy shit, I literally have double her AD. Well, not literally, but figuratively I do. And thus she cannot approach. Okay, we don't have vision though, again. If we have wards on the Thresh, which we do... Oh, I could have killed Kai'Sa, my bad. Hopefully she still dies, but I mean, the Brand was the nearest one to me, so finishing off the snap on Kai'Sa would have been pressing there. Yeah, I didn't notice how low she was dropping. I assumed Thresh did a lot of damage without me seeing. Like, I wrote her off, started focusing on Brand, and later on I realized, wait, why is she 10% HP? Oh well. Yeah, this is just a complete psychopath play. I didn't want to, like, follow up on that too hard. I wanted to leave myself some room to back off in case the Shen was ganking. To, you know, start running in whichever direction, the opposite of whichever direction he came from. So if he came there, I'd run up there. If he comes from there, I'd run. But yeah, there's just no reason to go for that kind of play before you warded when you're just sitting on 3 wards. He's been sitting on... How long have we been in lane? I feel like this has been a long time. He must be sitting on those wards. Why not place them? Because there's an alternate universe where we just die on that engage. Alright, ideally I base here, but we're gonna base in the same brush as Thresh, so if Brand tries the same bullshit as before, this time he should get punished for it. Again, sitting on... He's sitting on 3... Just place a ward in there so you can see him. Oh my god. I assume he must be autofilled. I'll check later. It's just bizarre being a support mid and not noticing you have wards for this long. I can assume he's just not noticed. Like, I assume the thought of warding has just not popped into his head a single time. Otherwise he would have done it, surely. Well, this could be bad. I'll try and turn because I'm not running away from here. Nah, couldn't survive long enough, sad. Oh yeah, that is a full assassin J4, what the hell? 2 items. I've not even finished one. What the hell? 8 kills, but he doesn't have too much farm. Could be worse. Can't say that was too expected though. But I suppose the Shen gank would have just been equally effective against us if we're not warding. What do we do here? Just do Berserkers, that's fine. Yeah, that was from their turret anyway, right? So I guess vision didn't really matter this time, but again, like we're just sitting on no words for no reason. Like there's no reason why we couldn't have been screwed over by a Shen gank. Does it tell me how many he's placed? Let's go to vision, score of 5, which is pretty much the same as mine, even though he's had the upgrade for a while. So I don't know how little he's placed, but he is sure placed a little. Whoa, wait, I'm just not there. Too late. He doesn't have stun, right? Oh, it came back up. Okay, sadly he lives. Oh, sad. I assume he used his Q on Thresh at the beginning, so it just came up. Whoa, whoa, he's just gonna kill me. Whoa, the shield! She has vision. The boss cone! Why, man? Fuck! Of course oh my god, I fucking hate that right click is also a movement click and also an attack click. God, that shit was not even on my screen, I swear to god. Or it barely was. God, the thing is, I never attack with right click, not on purpose, right? I only ever attack with attack move. I have that bound to T, and that's the only thing I ever click with, like attack with. So it's so annoying to me when a command or like a key I don't even use for attacks screws me over because I accidentally click on a target that I didn't know was there. That's really frustrating. I actually would have escaped very cleanly there. Tragic. Oop. Was moving with attack move there. Yeah, funnily enough, I also use it to move sometimes. Oh, nice fucking cheese. Jesus. This would have been so effective against me if I just not had a ward in there. God, that was so close to just being a free call on me. Alright, let's keep... Oh my god. Let's keep this on our side of the map. Don't kill it! Don't kill it! I'm not trying to kill this cannon. Stop dragging it into the turret. I want it. Oh, god damn it. I wanted it to stall my minion wave. Now I'm no longer safe. I hate bot lane. Of course he's still here. What the hell? Well, he's definitely gonna have to... Oh my god! He is so tanky, what the hell? Oh. Well, that's sad. What? Dude, what the hell? He's only got hobbies. That is fucking insane. No, that is insanely unhinged. I don't know how he didn't die there. Do I stay? I think maybe I do. Got him. Oh, yes. I don't know. This Jarvan is a fucking psychopath, and it's a miracle that he survived this long. Okay, we see Kai'Sa top, so... There's a small risk that I die to Brent still, but... The overall level of risk is not that high. Fuck, I got unlucky there. It's also like a... actually, I could take this turret. There's 300 gold I'm passing up on if I don't take it. No. But Shen is here, so I'm gonna have to leave it then. Sad. Do I maybe just... base... And the J4 is still dead. I think I'll stay for now. There's a decent chance I get this turret. I'm just leaving some time, so hopefully Shen is just very far away on a jungle camp now and unwilling to come and defend. Oops. Somebody's TPing. Fucking J4, goddammit. Alright, Lantern. Okay, all good. I'm about to root him. Hook him. I don't know if I should even be here, actually. Okay, oh my god. Okay, I was thinking that maybe I shouldn't be here because maybe J4 can actually one-shot me. But no, he didn't. He just got it fucking channeled. My bad. Is there any chance those two are pre-made? No. Just a psychopath top laner and the most convenient jungler in the world for him to be picked with. Nice. Can't go top lane, so I have to go mid here. Oh boy. It would be nice if she would not text this farm from me. I have a feeling she wants to. Yeah. Please. Go on any other lane. Please, I'm begging you. You're not even the mid laner. I would understand if it was LeBlanc. It would still be wrong, but I would understand it. But the Riven taxing me like that is just very frustrating. No, wait, what? How did I get stunned there? Oh, fuck. Oh, what the... That's a visual bug, by the way. It's not actually directing Thresh. Okay, nice. Oh my god. What? I didn't see any sign of him. What the hell? Where did he come from? We have so much vision, but either I'm blind or it just somehow didn't catch him. Oh my god. Okay, that could be worse. I think I'll do shield both third at him for the Psychopath J4. Oh, he came from the Drake pit. Alright, yeah, so we did have vision. My bad. Oh wait, was it even? No, it came from bot lane. Okay, my bad, yeah, he was in vision the whole time actually. Whoops. Alright, gonna go for a longsword here, can't afford the quick cloak. Yeah, this game is tough. Just a lot of fucking die from that J4. And then on top of that, they're a very range-focused comp. There's like 3 different damage threats that are all ranged. So I'm like, okay, so, well, at least there's some frontline for me to hit. Well, that one of those front lines is a fucking assassin. Who's gonna flash on me every chance he gets. Then the other one is Shen, who a lot of the time will just be ulting the guy that's assassinating me. So I foresee this being a tough game. Gonna finish maxing out our W since we're committing to a full AD build. Nice. I think I fucked up though, hang on. Whoa, didn't even mean to take that. Okay, God bless. Yeah, I shouldn't have red Q to be honest. I keep forgetting, like I'm treating, every time that this J4 is on my screen, I only see J4, I don't see a one-shot assassin, you know? Like I'm just, in my head, instinctively, I just treat him like any other J4. When I gotta treat him like he's fucking Zed, you know? What is this guy doing? What the hell? Well, that was interesting. Yeah, also, once, like, on top of the fact that I probably shouldn't be willing to tank him, although I guess it worked out, maybe that was the correct call, but I definitely shouldn't have red queued though. I was locking myself into the red queue animation for far too long, when ideally the safest thing to do by far was just to red ult him the moment that he went in on me. And if not red ult, then at the very least white ult so I can melt him ASAP. You know, red Q is a move when you have red-white. Let's try and get out. Red Q is a move that you do when you're generally just if you're trying to set up chakrams, so that in the long term you can start to do a little bit of DPS, and if you can conserve white ult in the process, that would be great. But you know, it's a long-term move because you can't immediately benefit from the chakrams, and the chakrams don't immediately stack. Like you cannot afford to wait for a whole ass red Q when somebody is like trying to kill you now. You know, assuming they can kill you fast. If you're just kiting and it's fine, perfect. But if it's a fucking a Zed or, you know, just a J4 ult, you can just insta-pop any ult and that is going to be more useful. And then just start DPSing from melee range with white. Doesn't matter at that point whether you have chakrams or not. That is just going to be the most effective way to kill him as fast as you can. Hopefully before he kills you. I think either cycle will be fine here. I'll stick to blue-green for now because it should be good into their ranged, but I think so far just every single fight is just me dealing with the J4. Thus far, anyway. So maybe the other cycle would do me better, but I'll wait and see how future fights play out. Alright, are we gonna do this then? We need to start it now because I've abandoned mid lane and nobody else is covering it for me. Oh. Yeah, we don't have any TPs, that sucks. Ideally, you don't want to abandon mid lane like that, but... Huge. That guy was worth no gold at all. And this guy, not even jumping on me. Maybe if he jumped on me, maybe he could kill me, but like, who is he gonna even kill here? They're all like bruisers, tanks. And none of them were low. If he was jumping on me, I don't think he would have killed me either, especially because I got all summoners up, but I could at least understand it more. I don't know what he was trying to do there. I don't know. That guy has just played like a psychopath all game. His playstyle doesn't make sense. Alright, I guess we won't get the inhib. We can look to base now though, and I got a lot of items. Maybe I can even try and catch out the Kai'Sa. Fear is in the area. Oh, Thresh gives it away though. Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, but if I'm in Kai'Sa's POV, I'm like, why is Thresh sticking around to farm here? Like, who is he trying to enable a play for? It was a long shot whether she would like actually try and step into this brush. But that was a chance. I mean, she even needs yellow trinket instead of blue trinket. If she wanted to place a ward there to check if it was safe to keep farming, she would have to get in my range. I guess we do get the inhib in the end. Holy shit, the J4 is already dead. What the hell is that paw thing? Oh, bad. Dead. We got 10 chakras. Let's see if Shen feels like jumping on me. Oh man, he's not. Huge. Okay. And that's gonna be a GG.